Hey everybody, it's me Ian. Welcome to a new series on my channel that was actually kind of teased in my return trailer. If you guys remember seeing that back in March, we are starting Drama Tuesdays. Now this is where you're gonna get a lot of juicy information off of me. I'll probably tell like one good story a day or maybe two kind of stories of what's going on in my life. It's basically where I let out a lot of information about myself and the world around me. So, um, let's just say there's been a lot going on in my life. Um, I'm actually like really like depressed at the moment and angry. I guess you can say I'm angry too. I'm also jealous and I'm also a little bit sad. I'm a lot of things at the moment, and I know it doesn't look it like, oh, Ian, you're so emotionless. You don't show emotion. It's like, oh, Ian, you always look happy. Like, what the fuck? What do you have to be sad about? A lot, actually, a lot. And I know, like, I like, um, I say Drama Tuesdays is for like when I'm being like my complete honest self. And there are times when I want to be emotional, like I want to cry and stuff like that, but I can't. Like, oh, there's a situation that happened. I don't know if I can actually like speak about it, but there's a situation that happened and I really wanted to cry, but I couldn't. And I stayed up till 3 a.m. talking with my friend about this. Like, when I found this out, I was like, oh, like I was feeling terrible. And I just wanted to like let it out, but I couldn't. I couldn't cry. All I could do was text my friend. I'm like, oh, I feel horrible. Oh, I feel sick. Oh, I don't want to do this anymore. That's what happened. And yeah, basically like so a little bit more about these types of videos. You don't have to watch them if you don't want them. Like if you don't care about me personally and you only care about the content I create, then you don't have to watch these videos. You don't have to. These videos aren't for you. These are for the videos. These videos are for the people who care about me and want to hear what's going on in my life. So, if you don't like personally care about me as a person, you can like just leave. There's a bunch of videos like all over on the recommended side. Go click one. Get off this video if you don't care. But anyways, so yeah, I've been feeling really down lately because of a lot of stuff. Um, I'm debating whether I should say what those things are, because I know when I talk about drama, it usually doesn't end well for me. Case in point, the you know who situation. We'll give that a code name. If you guys know what you guys know what one I'm talking about. You guys know the one. We'll call it the May situation. All right, not the but it's the May situation. Cause it did start in May, and it was also months. Months. So yeah, you all know the May situation. I didn't talk about that at all when it was going on my YouTube channel because I learned from past experiences that when I talk about trauma and when I say names in particular, that's when things get out of hand and they don't go well for me. So I try to be a little less discreet. Like, because with those two videos I uploaded about the May situation, I actually said her name in it. And so yikes. They saw the video and they were like, yo, take it down. I'm like, no, freedom of speech. And then, like, she, like, complained about it to my parents, I'm assuming, and my parents told me to take it down. They sided with her. They sided with her, not their own son who got hurt by this certain individual many, many, many times, even physically. And then she comes along and she's just like, oh my god, your son made a video about me. Even though all the things that were said in that video are true, I don't like it because he called me a bitch and he said my name and I want the video taken down. Even though he has freedom of speech, I want him to take down the video. And I was like, why? Like, I have freedom of speech. And my parents like gave me a whole speech like, oh, you can't do that on the internet. I'm like, I have freedom of speech. It's like, no, take down the video right now and not to watch me take down the videos. So then Man, that sucked. But for the guys who did watch it, and for the guys who did watch it, thanks. Yeah, that was like 40 minutes of me complaining. The Drama Tuesdays are probably gonna be like 10, 15 minutes. I don't know. Um, so yeah, that all happened, and I'm still upset a little. Well, no, I'm fucking heartbroken because of the whole situation. That changed me like really much. Like the actions that were done to me during that situation, and the fact that it's been a year since it's happened. Well, since it started, because it started in May and didn't wrap up until, geez, August is when I stopped talking to her. But then a lot of stuff happened after August. Yikes. Oh, hey, someone Snapchatted me. Hi, Marlene. Um, but yeah, um, I don't know if I want to discuss this drama with you because I know it's Drama Tuesdays. But uh, yeah, sorry if you're not. This is probably gonna be uploaded like midnight. I don't know, but I don't know if I want to talk about it because um, there are probably like two people who end up watching this video who know about the situation I'm talking about because I've only told like two people because um I didn't really tell it. Okay, I'll say this much. I'll say this much. April was the last. Oh fuck. Oops. You guys know who I was talking about, anyways. Whatever. May was the last person I had a crush on. Okay, May was the last person I had a crush on. Oops. You guys, I slipped up. Oops. So May was the last person I had a crush on. After that point, I didn't have a crush on anyone until recently in February when I started developing feelings for this other girl. We'll call her Toka. I just looked up and saw my Tokyo Ghoul drawing, and we'll call her Toka. Actually, no, wait. We'll call her. We'll call her Chantel. I'm looking at my posters and seeing what I can call her. We'll call her Caitlin. Okay, let's just go with Caitlin. All right. This says not her real name, as you can see. Like, all I did was just look at my Elite Four Pokemon trainer, and I just saw the name Caitlin. So that's not her name. But yeah. Anyways, so in February, I developed a crush on this girl named Caitlin, and at that point in time, I was happy. Alright, I just had gotten over the whole May situation. Well, until it rose up again. But I digress. So I was pretty happy because I was already friends with this person for a bit because I knew them that year in freshman year, and so it was nice because I kind of felt like this person kind of liked me too, but I wasn't too sure because I know from past experiences that even though people may seem to like you, they lead you on and then they actually play with you, and then it's like it doesn't work out. They actually feel like, and then it shows that they didn't actually like you at all and they were just playing with you. So it's like, I know from past experiences because of the whole May situation. I was worried. Excuse me. I was I was worried. Like, I don't want to get hurt again because of all what happened. I don't want to get hurt again. So I waited. I didn't want to ask her. Even though I wanted to date her and I wanted to go out with her, I waited. I'm not gonna say anything else because that would be too much giving away, and then people will know what happened. But let's just say, maybe I waited a bit too long. Because you gotta find that right moment when it's in between you liking them, and if this is too early, then they say no. If it's too late, they say no. You gotta find that right time in between. And maybe I should have picked the right time in between. But seeing as the events that unfolded as I've seen this, maybe it wouldn't have been such a good thing to ask this person out. Because if I did, oh boy, I would have got